Hello everyone, welcome to Gossipwood CD. Yes, we did change the channel name to Gossipwood CD. This story is a gift that keeps giving. Of course, we are talking about Nobs Mkize or Nobuntu Mkize, who caused a very unfortunate and embarrassing commotion on the flight from Durban to Cape Town on the 26th of December 2024, where she racially abused one of the flight attendants. Not only racially abused her, but also physically assaulted her, which is such an unfortunate event. However, though, I did come across a online newspaper called the Daily Voice, and the headlines is Knobs in her chops. Hostess and politicians open a case versus Mkize. This was written by Mahira Devel, December 31st, 2024. Shocking new claims against airline terror Nobuntu Nobs Mkize came to the light after a flight attendant laid criminal charges against her at Bishop Laver's police station on Monday. Mkize, who went viral for fighting with air hostesses who refused to serve her more dope during a flight, is now also accused of saying colored women are only good for spreading their legs. My goodness, this is horrible. Emmerich September 24 was accompanied by DA provincial leader Titus Simmers and his team on Monday as he registered crime injuria charges against Mkize for insulting women from Mitchell's Plain. My word. Mkize, who works as a brand manager at SABC, caused a stir with videos taken aboard a fly-so-fair flight from Durban to Cape Town went viral on social media as she was filmed calling women from plain uneducated and unable to drive or own cars. Speaking to the Daily Voice, Simmers said he was hurtful of Mensa violating the dignity of others and laid charges as he wanted to stand up for Fro Mensa from Mitchell's Plain. He says it cannot be that somebody can verbally abuse a young woman like that and nothing is done. We must stand up and she, Mkize, must be held accountable for her action. I wholeheartedly agree. Sub-Council 4 chairperson Francesca Walker, who also accompanied September, says she shocked when she heard the air hostess version of the events. Walker shares she is a young, intelligent, and beautiful woman from Easter Riviere and was so slim to collect all the evidence. She registered a case of assault and emotionally she was badly affected. What makes this worse is that she reported that there were other comments made that didn't make it to social media. She told the police that Mkize even said to the flight attendants that colored women were only good for spreading their legs while she would be going to sip champagne in Camps Bay. SABC spokesperson Monisia Pilelo confirms they are addressing the matter in accordance with internal policies and processes. SABC says, while we acknowledge the public interest in this issue, we must respect the employment relation governed by labor law. As a result, specific details regarding this matter cannot be disclosed publicly. Meanwhile, the Patriotic Alliance has written to the Human Rights Commission calling for an investigation into Mkize's actions. Western Cape Chief Whip Chaslin Steinberg says we are giving the Human Rights Commission 90 days to attend to the matter and then we'll follow up. Good luck with that one because that organization hates us, South Africans, as far as I'm concerned. The South African Civil Aviation Authority says they have received a full report from the airline which for further investigation. SACAA Director of Aviation Popim Corsa condemned the incident and said passengers who assault, threaten, intimidate, or interfere with cabin crew members are in violation of the Civil Aviation Act, and if found guilty, could face up to 6 months in jail. SAPS did not respond to queries. Meanwhile, Mkhize claimed she was not drunk during the flight and that she was going to sue the airline and South African Police Service. She told News 24 she was upset when flight staff refused to serve her and further alleged that an airline hostess was speaking about her in isiXhosa. Haibo, this woman. Mkhize, the daughter of the late veteran journalist Kaba Mkhize, claimed that she was being mistreated because of her race. Whatever. Rubbish. Nonsense. You want to play the race card after you had thrown other people's race cards out the window? That is just so embarrassing. Aren't you embarrassed? Aren't you embarrassed, sister?
Are you not ashamed of yourself? Are you not embarrassed? This is really embarrassing.
You, on top of that, did you only embarrass yourself? You also embarrassed us. Hey, you've done too much damage. Stay away from the alcohol. It does not like you. Stay away so that you do not embarrass us. Embarrass your father mostly. This is how kids destroy their parents' legacies when they are entitled. This is not something that we should take lying down. Absolutely cannot. And I did see somewhere where she, I don't know if it was a tweet or what, thanking people for supporting her. I'm thinking, which people were supporting her? Ghosts? And she says her lawyers are on it. Like, what lawyer that is going to say, yeah, we have a defense here or we have a case here? You don't have a case, ma'am. And definitely your defense is very weak because you have almost 200 people that witnessed this whole thing. Forget about the cameras that were rolling, because I think recording without the person's permission may play a role. However, set those cameras aside and then call one by one on the stand. They will overwhelmingly testify against you. So what is wrong with you going on a public platform and making a public apology to the colored community, particularly the colored women in Mitchell's Plain and colored women as a whole? Because you said, according to the air hostess, that colored women, they spread their legs. Where did you even get that? Where did you even get that? You having a driver's license and having a car? Don't you? Are you embarrassed us? You've embarrassed us. You are an embarrassment, ma'am. You are an embarrassment. You need to understand that you are an embarrassment. I get what the SABC is saying, because there are laws that are in place in the country, especially the Labor Relations Act. You can't just fire a person without procedure. But I'm expecting some harsh results out of this. Demotion, at least. But I feel like an investigation is to be conducted about how did she even get this job? How? Is it by virtue of her surname, virtue of her father? What's happening there? Did she go to school for this? What's happening? Because she did say she's an ANC bitch. Anyways, guys, please don't leave this video without liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. And we'll see each other a little bit later. Goodbye.